all of you for being so fortunate to be in the family of Sri Radha Madhav. And as such, I consider myself also as a family of Sri Radha Madhav. Some of you might think I am coming for the first time here. How I can be a family? So I'll narrate you very briefly. Srila Prabhupada, our founder Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, under the instruction and guidance of his spiritual master Sri Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj, came to Western world, depending completely on Krishna, and established more than 108 temples all around the world during his time. And now we have more than 500 temples around the world. So every day, somewhere, Srila Prabhupada is glorified. Srila Prabhupada is worshipped. And Srila Prabhupada's instructions are followed. Srila Prabhupada's books are distributed, and Srila Prabhupada's prasadam being honored by many, many souls. So this is a historical fact. How he did it? He started his journey from Vrindavan and received the mercy of his spiritual master and all the residents of Vrindavan. And he gives the credit to his spiritual master that so many Western disciples came to help him to spread the holy name of the Lord all around the world. He translated more than 80 volumes of Vedic literature, starting with Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is, Srimad Bhagavatam, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, and many more. And he also established the festivals, which are the core of the activity and most liked activity for all of us. Wherever there is a festival in our family, what we do? We drop everything and go there. Just like wedding, anniversaries, birthday parties. We all go there, right? We give that as a priority. So in the same way, Srila Prabhupada created these Vedic festivals so that we all will be attracted to come. But what happens when there is a normal or special intimate family gathering, then only intimate members they come. So today I consider all of you as an intimate family member of Sri Radha Madhav and Sri Prabhupada. As such, everybody is able to come. The doors are open for everybody to come in the temple. But why you are here? Anybody can give the answer? Why only all of us are here? Why not other people? Anybody? You have to get special invitation. The invitation comes from Krishna's heart to our heart. This is described in Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto. It starts with Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Janmavasya Tonvayantara Chartheshva Vignaswara Dhine Brahmaridayadikave Muyanti Atsurayo Tejo Varimudam Yata Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Vrusham Dhamna Svena Sada Nirastakokam Satyam Param Dhimahi. In this verse, it is said the phrase Tene Brahma Hridaya. The information, the knowledge, the invitation comes from the heart of Lord Krishna. Initially, first time it went to Lord Brahma, being the eternal grandfather of every living entity. And now to all of us, that's why we are here. Now this is a little bit difficult to understand. So we can only understand through Srila Prabhupada's different message, different writing, and different letters or conversations. So let me ask humbly, how many of you have Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is in your home? So all of you. So that is the first step, that because Krishna loves you, He is in your house in the form of book. Right? How many of you have Srimad Bhagavatam sets in your home, please? So, quite a few of you. The rest, when your love for Krishna, especially in this beautiful form of Shri Radha Madhavari, would manifest in an intense way, somehow or other Krishna would come in your home as Srimad Bhagavatam. Because Shri Vyasadeva in Srimad Bhagavatam Mahatma says, if the whole universe is destroyed, but Srimad Bhagavatam is saved, nothing is lost. Very profound statement. Whole universe is destroyed, but if Srimad Bhagavatam is saved, nothing is lost. That much valuable it is. So my humble request to those who doesn't have, please acquire. At least you desire today that one day you can have the mercy of Srimad Bhagavatam in your home. And Prabhupada promises your life will be filled with happiness, guarantee. That is the secret He gave us. Then He also translated and gave us Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. How many of you have Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita sets? It's only few. It's called post-graduation study. But itself has a nectar. Amrita means nectar. It is so sweet that once you start, you won't be able to put it down until you finish, until you relish. And Srila Prabhupada, as a loving mother, he translated and got published Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita even before he completed Srimad Bhagavatam. Just like mother gives the best thing first to the children, most nourishing thing to children, he gave that. So why he gave this thing, these wonderful gifts to us? So first thing is, anybody who has seen the letter, Srila Prabhupada wrote hundreds and maybe thousands of letters he wrote to his disciples and many different personalities. At the end of the letter, he wrote one phrase. Anybody knows which phrase he wrote?
Your ever well-wisher.
Your ever well-wisher. If you try to understand this word or phrase, it has the deepest meaning you can find in any phrase in the universe. So let us find out how many of you have at least one ever well-wisher in your life. Please raise your hand. Okay, if I ask, please Mother, who is that if you want to share? So Krishna she considers as an ever well-wisher. Ever well-wisher, right? If you may share why you consider him as an ever well-wisher.
He's always there.
He's always there. So now let us find the definition of your ever well-wisher is, the first of all, no matter what, he will remain well-wisher. That is ever what means. But even if we are not nice to that person, even if we are treating him badly, still he remains well-wisher. So other than Krishna, anybody has that kind of person in their life, family or friend circle, one or more ever well-wisher, please raise your hand. So few of them you have. So Srila Prabhupada wrote for all of us. He said, he extended himself as an ever well-wisher to all of us. Whoever comes to temple, that is the first. When you come to temple, first you see Srila Prabhupada. He is the connector, the founder Acharya, the founder Guru here. So he connects us with Krishna. So he is our well-wisher. And then we also get the devotees association here. We meet them, we share our feelings, and we also become a big family of Prabhupada. So not only we have our well-wishers to Prabhupada, but we have a large family, extended family, where we meet together regularly. We also go to each other's house and talk about Krishna. And that brings automatically happiness in our heart. Second thing Srila Prabhupada gave or said was that there was not a single moment in his life when he forgot Krishna. How many of you or us either claim or know a person who can claim truthfully that that person never forgot Krishna in their life ever? Anybody knows anybody other than Srila Prabhupada? So that is the very important point of very important blessings we all have, that we have somebody. So Srila Prabhupada sitting on Vyasasana or in Singhasana on the temple altar, he is not only as a statue, he is also in a deity form where we offer arati every day. We offer garland. We offer just like we offer everything to the deities, we offer to him. Why? Because Sakshat Haritvena Samasta Sastra. He has, what does this mean? We pray every day in the morning during Mangalarti. Anybody knows the meaning? Sakshat Haritvena Samasta Sastra. Yes? Sakshat Haritva. He has all the qualities of Hari, which is required for him to connect us with Krishna. What are the qualities of Krishna? Anybody knows? Shad Aishwarya Purna Iha Bhagavan Sa Swayamayam. Krishna is considered Bhagavan. Why? Bhag means Aishwarya and Van means one who carries. He has 6 opulences. All the 6 opulences are extended to the pure devotee of the Lord. And that's the only reason he can become the ever well-wisher. Because he sees only good thing about you, what you have. Just like Lord Nityananda Mahaprabhu is Param Guru. He is the source of all spiritual masters. And what he does, we say, Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaususe Nama. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is most merciful, right? Why? Why is most merciful? Anybody can answer this or share?
Because he distributed love of Krishna to everyone.
Very good answer. He distributed love of Krishna to everyone. So he said, Jare dekho tare kaho Krishna upadesh and kirtaniya sadahari. He gave these 2 formulas. And he distributed love of Godhead to everybody without discrimination. So he didn't see you are qualified or not. What is the difference between Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Krishna? Main difference, anybody can say? What is the difference?
Krishna see the qualification when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu just give freely, even if he just have desire.
How does Krishna see the qualification? Very good answer. How does he see the qualification?
You have to surrender, humbly surrender.
Wonderful. Krishna puts the condition first. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshishyami ma shudha. That's a condition. Right? Manmana bhavo madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. That's the condition. While Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, no condition. So furthermore, if you go to Lord Nityananda Mahaprabhu, here we have opportunity to be with him every day. When you come to temple, stand in front of him. What is the condition, what is the quality of Lord Nityananda Mahaprabhu? First, he is the Nityananda Param Guru. He is the source of all spiritual master. But other than that, he is more merciful than Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also. How it is that? That he selects the most fallen, those who are most degraded. Just like Jagai and Madai. He wanted to give them mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He begs them. He goes door to door. And then what he does? With folded hands, he requests them to surrender to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Take the holy name of the Lord. And what normally people do? They shut the doors. They have no interest. They are very busy in their life. Why you are disturbing us? So then what he does? This is in Sri Chaitanya Bhagavatam Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur describes in such a detailed way. The Lord Nityananda, after when he is rejected, he rolls on the ground, putting the straw in his mouth and begs the souls to please take the shelter of the Lord Chaitanya. This much. And who is he? Lord Balaram. He is not different than Lord Balaram. And who is Lord Balaram? We have right here with Lord Jagannath. He also always carries what? Club and plow. He also the person who taught all the fighting Vidya to many different personalities. And he doesn't tolerate anybody. He killed Romaharshan Rishi just for not standing up during the Bhagavatam session by picking up a straw and poking in his heart. He's that strict. The personality in the pastime of our Balaram, who is so strict, now he has come to us right in front of us in the temple road as Lord Nityananda. And the more fallen you are, more he is ready to save. Only by Srila Prabhupada's mercy we can achieve this opportunity to receive the utmost blessings. And what we have to do? Just come to temple whenever we have opportunity, when we have a free time, whenever we are happy, whenever we are sad. Because Krishna also says what? Aham bija tatapita. I am the seed-giving father of every living entity. So technically every child you see, when they are happy, where they go. I have been very fortunate to be hosted by His Grace Sri Govind Prabhu and Our Grace Rupala Mataji. Also especially Abhay and Aditi. Whenever they are happy, they run to their parents. It's a normal phenomenon. And whenever they are sad, they run to their parents. So why, as the children of Krishna, why we should not run to Sri Radha Madhav Hari? Give me one reason why we should not run to them. So everybody agree from today they will run to them? Please raise your hand. All of you. This will make Srila Prabhupada very happy. And also Prem Dhatri Mataji very happy. Radha Madhav Prabhu also extremely happy. Because remember, they put so much effort to maintain this project. So much effort to dress the deities, make garland, prepare offerings, and manage the temple. Just because you can come and enjoy with Krishna. Think about it, what Srila Prabhupada gave us. Nowhere in the universe you will find this thing. So you start with Gonitai. What they are doing, anybody can say, look at them, their posture, what they are doing. They are dancing. So we have God. His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj in one lecture he told this, and it was such a sweet thing. And he got from different lectures of Srila Prabhupada that we have deities of God. One, you are dancing, they are inviting us to dance with them. Right? Then you can go next to Shri Radha, Madhav, Hari. What they are doing? Playing flute, music. So music and dance. Whole America in the evening, especially Friday evening or Saturday, what they do? Music and dance, right? Right? Here you can do every day. And that is the only thing, no other thing. Then you go to next, Lord Srinathji, what he is doing?
Holding Govardhan.
Why?
So that all of us can together under
To protect us. He is giving unconditional protection. And this is the pastime when gopis were the happiest in their whole life. Because these were the days when Indra created havoc on Vrindavan. All the residents of Vrindavan came under the Govardhan hill. And they stayed with Krishna constantly day and night, which was their ultimate happiness in their life. Right? So here, Srinathji, by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada again, is inviting us to take the shelter under the Golden Hills and come and be with him. Gopis were so pleased, all the residents of Vrindavan were so pleased with Indra, even though he tried to kill them, technically, that they blessed Indra. That thank you for doing this. It was only because you did, we are able to be with Krishna all the time. So now next we have our Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. What do you see? Anybody? Giving darshan? What else? Look in their eyes, what do you see? Ecstasy. This is the form of Krishna and Lord Balaram and Mother Subhadra in their whole life and all pastime when they were the most happy. The happiest ever, how they looked. This is how they looked. Big eyes, big smile on the face, and all the body, limbs in the ecstasy. And what is offered to Lord Jagannath? Do you know how many offerings are offered normally in Jagannath Puri?
9.
64, somebody say? 56 is called Chappan Bhog. So it is said that once Lord Jagannath is offered something to eat, then his hands are washed. Before his hands dry, another offering comes. And there are 5,000 cooks to prepare continuously Bhoga for Lord Jagannath in Jagannath Puri. There are more than 500 pujaris to serve him in different capacities. He is the Lord of universe. And Srila Prabhupada gave us these wonderful deities. So one deity is constantly being offered wonderful offerings. Offering ultimately goes to whom? All of us. So there is a dancing, there is a music, and there is prasadam or feasting. Who in the right mind would come to the temple? Unless you are not attracted to these three things. Normally even children, they are attracted. So my humble request, please be connected with Shri Radha Madhav Hari. And one more reason I'll tell you. Srila Prabhupada has three deities, which are his most favorite deities. First is, anybody knows, first deity Prabhupada enjoyed most is Krishna Balaram temple, Radha, Shamsundar, Lalita, Vishaka, and Gaurita. Most worshipable deities. Then Radha Madhav in Vrindavan and Mayapur. So your Radha Madhav Hari are not different than the deities in Radha Madhav in Mayapur. So how many of you have been to Mayapur, please? Only a few. You know how much money you have to spend to go? How much trouble you have to take to go from here to Delhi to Calcutta to Mayapur in the bus or in the car, in the roads, they are all broken up. And here, you just come from your home to here. And you are same benefit. Prabhupada said these all temples are the embassy of Golok Vrindavan. Only you will be able to feel if you come more often and do some kind of activity or service. Take some service. And I have seen all of you have some service given by Her Grace Premdatri Mataji and Radha Madhav Prabhu. But take a assigned service and you see that you are also in the holy love without spending any money. And they say, whatever activity you do at the time of death, this activity will come as a memory or film by which you will be again connected with Krishna. So I would like to thank you all for giving me opportunity to see all of you. So when I am leaving body, I will see all of you. So happy in loving services of Sri Radha Madhav Hari and Sri Prabhupada. And that will give me also connection with Krishna. So, one last thing, the whole world, every devotee, every Vaishnava, every temple in ISKCON, whom they worship every day, every temple they worship one deity every day, or I would say two deities every day. You know which deities? They every day sing Jai Radha Madhav. So by singing, they are actually worshipping. And second deity, which they worship? No, they Radha Madhav and then Kunj Bihari. So I am coming from Shri Radha Kunj Bihari. In Detroit, Sri Prabhupada established this beautiful temple. How many of you have been to Devsan Mandir, Detroit? Only few. So my humble invitation and request, come and visit and see also the mercy of Shri Radha Kunj Bihari. We are one of the most merciful deities in the world. One of the 6 top temples in the world Prabhupada himself established with the help of Alfred Ford of Rish Prabhu, the great grandson of Henry Ford. It's a palace actually, built by Mr. Fisher, the owner of Fisher Body. Even today when you buy a Cadillac car, it's made by Fisher Body, the body of the car. So that person built it, but he built for Radha Kunj Bihari and Srila Prabhupada. And Srila Prabhupada said openly, he bought only for $300,000 the old palace, which is more than several $1 million in value at that time. He said, Krishna gave me this as a gift because of my preaching all around the world when he was pleased. It has gold and silver in the floors and ceilings and everywhere, embossed and lived. All the rooms are coming from different architecture.